Stop scrolling for 1 second because what I'm about to tell you is going to completely change how you think about meditation. And honestly, it's something almost nobody in the wellness industry wants you to hear because the truth is simple, and it doesn't sell expensive retreats or fancy subscription apps. If you're a busy American in 2026, juggling work emails at 6 in the morning, kids' school drop-offs, back-to-back meetings, side hustles, and maybe 3 hours of actual sleep, you have probably tried meditation at some point and quit within a week. And that's not because you failed. That's because everyone taught you meditation completely wrong. Here's the real problem. Most meditation content online is built for people who have an hour of free time, a quiet room, and zero responsibilities. That's not reality for 90% of working Americans today. You're not lazy. You're not undisciplined. The system was broken from the start. Let's talk actual numbers for a second because data matters here. A 2025 study from the American Institute of Stress found that the average working American experiences high stress levels on 4 out of 7 days every single week. And separately, a national wellness survey showed that less than 12% of adults who start a meditation app actually stick with it past 30 days. 12%. That means 88% of people quit almost immediately. So why does everyone quit? Because they're told to sit still for 20 minutes with an empty mind, which, let's be honest, sounds impossible when you've got a Slack notification buzzing every 90 seconds and a toddler yelling from the next room. Here's where it gets interesting, though, and this is the part that actually matters for your life starting today. The habit that's actually working for busy Americans right now in 2026 isn't a 20-minute session. It's something called micro-meditation, and it takes exactly 2 minutes. 2 minutes. That's shorter than it takes to make your morning coffee. And here's the exact structure people are using. You breathe in for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, breathe out for 6 seconds, and repeat that cycle 6 times. That's it. No app required, no incense, no special cushion. Now let me pause here for a second because I want you to actually understand why this works on a biological level, not just take my word for it. When you extend your exhale longer than your inhale, you're directly activating your vagus nerve, which triggers your parasympathetic nervous system. In plain English, that's your body's built-in calm down switch. Researchers at Stanford found that this specific breathing pattern can lower cortisol, your primary stress hormone, within just 3 minutes of consistent practice. Think about that. 3 minutes. You have 3 minutes somewhere in your day. Maybe it's sitting in your car before you walk into the office. Maybe it's right before a stressful meeting. Maybe it's the 2 minutes you're waiting for your kids' soccer practice to end. Now here's a pattern interrupt for you, because I know some of you are thinking, this sounds too simple to actually work. Let me hit you with something that might surprise you. The military uses a nearly identical technique called box breathing, used by Navy SEALs before high-stakes operations. If elite soldiers under extreme pressure use a 2 to 4 minute breathing technique to control their nervous system before combat situations, why would it not work for your 9 a.m. client call? Let's talk about the second habit, because one alone isn't the full picture. This is what separates people who build a lasting practice from people who do it once and forget. It's called habit stacking, and it's honestly the single biggest reason busy Americans in 2026 are finally sticking with meditation long-term. Habit stacking means attaching your 2-minute meditation to something you already do every single day without thinking. Brushing your teeth. Waiting for your coffee to brew. Sitting in your car after you park at work but before you walk inside. You're not adding a new task to your day. You're inserting meditation into a moment that already exists. Behavioral scientists at Duke University found that roughly 40% of our daily actions are habits, not conscious decisions. That means you already have dozens of automatic moments in your day. All you're doing is slipping meditation quietly into one of them. Now here's the biggest mistake I see busy Americans make, and I want to be direct with you because this is costing people their progress. They try to meditate at a time that requires willpower. late at night when you're exhausted, early morning when you're already rushing. Those are the worst possible windows because your brain is already fighting you. Instead, pick a moment where you're already sitting still, already waiting, already pausing. That's the secret nobody talks about. You're not creating new time. You're using time that already exists, but currently gets wasted scrolling your phone. Let's go back to the numbers one more time, because I think this will hit home. A 2026 Workplace Wellness Report tracked employees who used 2-minute breathing sessions stacked onto existing habits for just 14 days straight. The results showed a 23% drop in reported afternoon fatigue and a 19% improvement in self-reported focus during work hours. 14 days. 2 minutes. That's the entire commitment. So here's exactly what I want you to do, step by step, starting today, not next Monday, not when things calm down, because things never actually calm down. Step 1, pick one moment in your existing routine. Your car before work, brushing your teeth, waiting for the microwave. Anything that already happens daily. Step 2, use the 4-4-6 breathing pattern. In for 4 seconds, hold for 4, out for 6. Repeat it 6 times. That's your 2 minutes. Step 3, do this for exactly 7 days before you judge whether it's working. Your nervous system needs repetition, not perfection. Step 4, don't add more time. Don't extend it to 5 minutes or 10 minutes because you feel motivated on day 1. Motivation fades. Consistency doesn't need motivation, it needs a trigger, and you've already built that trigger into your existing routine. This is the actual truth about meditation for busy Americans in 2026. It's not about finding more time. It's not about sitting cross-legged in silence for an hour. It's about 2 minutes, stacked onto something you already do, using a breathing pattern backed by real research from Stanford and used by elite military units under real pressure. If this helped you see meditation differently, drop a comment telling me which moment in your day you're going to stack this habit onto. I read every single one. And if you want the next video where I break down the exact evening version of this for better sleep, hit subscribe so you don't miss it.